So I'm out here at Cobblers Creek. We got a race coming up here in 3 weeks, 8th of April I think it is. So I just wanted to make a couple of videos to familiarise everyone with the tracks and just share my opinions on how it all works and maybe how to approach it if you're new to the racing scene or just haven't raced cobblers before, or whatever your situation is. These tracks, they're quite, you could say simple, straightforward, but they're really, they're flowy, they're pedally, but the devil is in the detail. So all the corners look basic, everything looks basic, and because it's all one line the whole way down more or less, it's important to know those lines like the back of your hand. So I'm going to run through a few of these corners and just have a look, see if we can pick it apart and give you a bit of a head start. This is the second corner of the track. So you sprint in from the top here, from basically the fence line. You got a right-hander, nice long right-hander that kind of comes out of nowhere. So you just got to trust that there's plenty of berm there, lean it over and get in. And then a few pedal strokes out of there. And just before you get to this turn, you got to get all your braking done. Because if you drag and brake through here, you're going to blow it out during practice, which will make the turn harder in your race. And also you're going to slow yourself down and not carry any speed out. So coming in, get all your braking done, and then just try and coast through it. So you've done your braking, get to about mid-corner, your eyes should already be outside of the corner. Body should be pointed all the way around that turn, and you should carry momentum out of it. Back on the pedals into the next section. So we come out of that last corner, got a little sprint, so probably a couple of pedal strokes and then maintain momentum. And then it veers to the left a tiny bit, and then you drop into this little ravine, right-hander bank, left-hander, and then pop back out, and then you're up to speed again. So getting your line into this first turn is everything, because if you mess the first one up, you won't carry any speed through the rest of it. So you're coming in, you want to brake. A lot of guys like to scando into this because it gives you that ability to kind of turn your bike back around and bank it into the wall there. So braking points are super important, and not dragging the brake through it is super important. So get your braking done early, look around and carry speed through it. Repeat it a few times so you get the hang of it. So we come out of that last bit, you've got a couple of lefts and rights, just a flowy bit through the valley, nothing technical, a couple of little jumps. And then we come into this rock garden, so it's the infamous uphill rock garden on Moto loop. Super important that when you come in this top corner behind me, you get nice and high so you can square yourself off and carry a lot of speed up into this channel here. And there's a few different lines you can take. You can go wide outside, you can come on this inside here, but basically all you're trying to do is stay as light as you can and watch out for the square edges. So I'll give it a run and let's see how we go for the entry. Look out. So we come out of that rock garden and we got this little chute. You got a couple of lefts and rights just before this, and then we got this nice chute. So the track actually splits into two here, so you can either go that way on the other side of this tree and there's a heap of lefts and rights, or we got this cool little valley chute. So the only thing I'd say with this valley chute is as you come into here, you can see this tree on the right, and it seems to have grown a little bit and gotten a little closer to the track. So the main line is right here and it's super close to your bars. So just be mindful of that and maybe start riding a line just to the left of where you'd usually go. So just be mindful of that, because if you clip your bars there, you're in a lot of trouble on the way down the hill. Apart from that, you got that right, left, and then you're in through the ravine. So now that we've come through most of the meat of the track, we got all those techie sections, out of that ravine, it's kind of pedally, a few left rights. There's a left-hander that you've got to be a little bit mindful of, but it's nothing major. We get down to here, we've crossed the fire road, and now we've got these switchbacks. So set up well for your right-hander. You got to brake early, and then get your eyes right around that turn, and then make sure that when you come out of that turn, you're already thinking about getting your eyes out of that next turn. So if you can link these two up together, you'll save a lot of time and you'll get more momentum out of this section, and then it's another long pedally bit again. So you need to conserve your energy through the trail up there a little bit, but still sprint where you can. So after those switchbacks, you pretty much just put yourself in the box for this pedally section. It's probably 200 or 300 meters of just flat out trying to pedal and carry speed. And you got this last pair of corners. So it's a right-hander, nice long right into a tight left. Coming into this, set yourself up well, same as the last one. Get the first corner right, take your time in the first corner so you can carry speed out of that second corner. After these turns, you've got a little traverse, then a rock garden, and then that's usually where they put the finish line.